Hello, beautiful people. It is interview season. I just want to tell you that the job process, if you didn't get a job during law school, if you weren't looking in after, I've talked to a lot of attorneys and a lot of them told me it took them months to get a job and it was a fight. So for my after law school people, be ready for the fight, but don't give up, have hope, stay steady, keep applying, broaden your options sometimes. Like me, I'm applying for entertainment jobs, but I'm also applying for like on the side, IP jobs and adjacent things to my niche. So that's one thing I've been told is, if you know you want to do entertainment, you might not 100% end up in entertainment, but go work in contracts, go work in IP, do things that build that skill. So, I am applying for exactly what I want, but at the same time, I'm applying for things that get me there. So keep applying, don't lose hope, keep your options open and stay motivated. Hello everybody and welcome to today's vlog. I'm about to hop right into a job interview. Right now it is 9:28. My interview is at 10 o'clock and I'm just getting ready. I already put on my little fit. It's on Zoom, so just want to make sure I look professional even though I put the whole thing on. And right now I'm about to just email him my resume and I'm about to have my resume printed for me or just up. I'm about to review and look at the firm to make sure I have all the information, to remind myself why I wanted to interview here and to just get to know this person today. So today we are doing a job interview. I am excited. I'm about to do all those little things I just said. I just wanted to start the vlog. I didn't tell you guys that I got a job interview. The last time you guys see me, I was like, a person told me that they were fully staffed, but what you guys don't know is I do have interviews now. This is literally day one after being sworn in. I got these interviews booked before I found out I was an attorney, which is gonna be exciting news to tell him because he made sure to make the interview right after the bar results. I'm guessing he wanted to make sure that I became an attorney because I told him I was waiting for the February bar results. And now look, I get to come with good news. Like, guess what? I passed.
Period.
So that's very exciting. Just getting everything together, making sure I send in my resume beforehand. I'm excited for all the interviews I have coming up. I feel like I could really resonate with all these people. So, a lot of these people in the law is cool people for real. You just gotta make sure that you are aligned. I'm just sending him, hello, Attorney Blank. Looking forward to speaking with you soon. I know. So this is like, I'm saying job interview because he knows I'm looking for a job and he said, let's have an introduction meeting first. He wants to feel you out. And honestly, I know that my character and my work ethic speaks for itself. So I'm never afraid of these calls. And when an attorney asks you to do an introduction, if that's okay before just having a job interview, guys, that is the job interview. To see if you're willing to say yes. Are you just about the money or actually about finding the right firm, building the right connections, being in the right space? And I liked actually that he did that because I'm like, how important it is for you to get along with me? It's just as important as me to feel like I fit with you and your firm environment. So I actually appreciate that. I do. I really do. Y'all better be doing your research. Y'all don't be doing your research enough. And then I'm taking initiative. I'm sending him my resume like, hello, Attorney Blank. I look forward to speaking with you. I understand this is just an introductory call, but I wanted to attach my resume for your future reference. That way he could have something about me and, yeah. Next we're gonna do is look at his LinkedIn account, look at his firm's website, and yeah, do that research even beforehand. Because you do know that you want to reach out to them for a purpose, but like read up on your attorneys, y'all. See when they were admitted, see what they've done, have a talking point. See what they mainly focus in. Like, yeah, you want to do entertainment, but is this an influencer attorney or is this a music attorney? What is their main thing? What can you bring? They ask big questions to yourself. How can you add to them? Are you in their direction? Come with me now to get a notebook and make all these talking points. Okay. All right, you guys, you are about to see me have my first interview. How do I feel, Naiya? I feel excited. I don't really get nervous anymore. I feel like nerves is more excitement for me now at this point. I want a job. I want to work. I want to be in the entertainment industry, the sports entertainment industry. I know this is what I enjoy to do. So like when you really want to do something, it kind of makes you have fun now. Like it's kind of just fun to me now. But let's see how this interview goes and see you guys soon. 9:52, we about to start this interview. So yeah. Always log in early. This is me making sure I'm in the meeting first because that's important. I'm the one trying to get an opportunity. Hello everybody, so I just came from that job interview. Well, clearly not because I changed, but still a couple hours later. And honestly, it was good because one thing I learned about these interviews is whether or not you get hired or you go to a firm, you officially met a person in your field by just simply having an interaction and meeting each other and talking and having a conversation. So I really appreciated that interview. Definitely a connection for the long term. Right now, something I'm going to do is literally respond to a couple LinkedIn DMs I've gotten. And yeah, so I've been just having all these little things. The entertainment attorney I spoke to, he definitely gave me a lot of food for thought, which planted a deeper seed in my head that I'm probably going to do while still doing the job application process as a way for me to put myself out there even more. And I'm not going to talk about it until it's in fruition, but just know a seed has been planted for me to do something. And when it actually comes into effect, you guys will hear all about it. But right now, we're going to go respond to DMs. I know that seems like such a simple job, but you want to show appreciation. You don't want to pass the bar. Somebody's telling you congratulations, you have nothing to say. That's rude. And then, yeah, so we're going to start with my LinkedIn people first because literally, I feel like I need to maintain my professionalism. Somebody has reached out to me. I need to respond to both. I just had my whole swearing in ceremony, so mine is all over the place. Okay, you guys, so right now I have like this introduction meeting with the person. This is not really a job interview, but I'm gonna record. He works at a big law entertainment firm, so it's pretty exciting. I got this connection through my networking event when I went to the local bar, if you watched that video, because out before this. And yeah, now I get to meet an introduction that she gave me. And I'm probably gonna just pick his brain and talk to him a little more, maybe tell him my vision and my plan. The good thing about this, I will say, even just like doing job interviews and doing all these introduction meetings is that you literally will meet more people in the field. I've probably met like 10 entertainment attorneys now who are part of my network who we've agreed to go to networking events with, exchange numbers, have the direct line now. So I will say that a lot of the like entertainment attorneys have been very welcoming to me and I really appreciate that. They're really cool people. Think that they respect what I'm doing. And yeah, so we're about to talk to this other man. I'm actually really ready for this meeting. I'm very excited to talk to him. Hopefully we share a vision and we just get to know each other. The best that comes out of here is a connection for the future because they always tell you sports and entertainment is a relationship building job. You get in through relationships. All right, y'all, then I'm in my brother's room because my sister and I both have a meeting. But like, look how cute I look. And this is what I do before meetings. Because I think I already looked up this man. I told you guys, I look up every single person who I contact. But let me just double look him up right now. Can you see me? Tell me why you're crying, how can it be, girl? When you gave me something I don't really feel, but you know that already. Okay, you guys, I just got done with my meeting and I will say that was probably one of my most favorite meetings that have happened so far because he gave me like firms to apply to, firms to look at, real resources to where to go next steps. He gave me an open line to always have a relationship with them and basically a person that is willing, if I ever have people to bring cases to, he's willing to like teach me that and not cut me out the deal based on not being the expert in that area as I'm developing. So that's why I say go to these calls, go to these mentorships, go to these things. You don't know what you can get out of it. Some mentorship, some meetings, some job interviews, I get just somebody to always send me industry events. Some meetings I have literally gotten like lunch and like just building my better network. And some meetings turn into like this one, an actual potential working together opportunity with an expert who's been doing it for years. So now I feel so great knowing that I know a sports person and I can start referring football players, athletes, college athletes, NBA players because I got somebody to work with together and build. And yeah, I'm so glad I met him today. In terms of a job, that wasn't the purpose of our meeting. As you guys heard me say, we were connected through a person more and just a more like introductory call. But he did tell me if I ever wanted to go to their firm, I would have to go to one office in another state and then work my way through there. And then I would be able to come back down here. But you know, even that, he's like still telling me what I could do if I want to go there. But he still gave me places to look into. So that's how you know it's genuine, just deeper than just come to me or deeper than just like a job to people. People are really mentors and really willing to help, but I feel like the difference is they see that I'm willing to help myself. So yeah, He also told me that if entertainment's what I want to do not stop pursuing it. Because I was telling him sometimes some attorneys will be like, oh, I want to be an entertainment attorney, but I went into personal injury just to develop my skills for a couple of years and then did it. He's like, if that's what you want to do, chase it. He's like, he got, just like me, he's seen my videos where I got no's. He's like, you literally got to keep showing up, keep going to events, keep cold emailing, keep networking. This is the job. This is the process of how to get it. And a lot of people, I feel like if you graduate law school, if you're in debt, they don't have time to do this chasing method because of the fact that they need to work to pay off their loans. So I totally understand. But if you do want to go into a niche area, just know that if you didn't get it through law school, after law school, it takes a lot of effort to cold email, go to these events, but maybe you could do this while you're working, but just know after work, you're from your 9 to 5, you're doing a 5 to 9, and that's what it is. So yeah, this was a great meeting. This was a great networking meeting. Proud to say I officially have an attorney for sports that I can work with, and that is just great. That is honestly just great. And then yeah, networking. Your network is your net worth. We're building networks. He even gave me events coming up, places to go to. He's like, it's in 3 weeks. It's another state. I don't know if you can go, but I just told my mom and she's like, you need to go book it. So also just me having the funds and the parents and the finances and the resources to drop what I'm doing, go somewhere in 3 weeks, and yeah, live life, chase this bag, get stable so I can provide for me and my son and live the life I want to live. But you guys, if you want to break into these niche fields, go to where they're telling you. There's a sports industry event, but it's in Chicago. Can you play that ticket? But he was like, in those rooms, you'll meet everybody. And he's like, the real thing is a lot of people just don't put themselves out there and go to those rooms. So go in those rooms. Hello everybody, glasses are back, but I just really want to talk about that meeting I had with that man. First of all, shout out to him because it was really such a great meeting and he gave me a lot of food for thought. One thing I realized about these entertainment law interviews is that since you have to like kind of network to get these jobs, it's more personal than like a formal interview. I feel like they really want to see if you have like a vibe match with a work ethic match. So I try to balance out showing my personality with like showing that I'm qualified to do a job. But some connections I meet is just like building my network. Like my first interview, he told me like, I told him I was looking for a job. He told us let's do a meeting. And then when I got on the meeting, he told me just open his firm and that like in a year he'll probably be able to hire. So some people are just planting seeds. Some people are building relationships. I realized that, and either way, it's okay. In the meantime, I'm figuring out my life. But one thing I really want to talk about with entertainment law and probably just all these niche things in the law is that low-key requires money. And I've been thinking about people who aren't financially stable, who went to law school to get stable, and a lot of these things cost. And when I went to the Miami thing, since I was no longer a law student, it was $550. Even for me, like the man told me I should go to Chicago for this event, which I was, but I have a job interview, so I won't go. And even that, well, that one was a little cheaper, but $200. But being able to like fly from Florida to Chicago as a plane ticket, get a hotel, that's money. Not everyone could do these things. And even with an entertainment law thing coming up in Atlanta, that's paying for your ticket, paying for your hotel in a 3 weeks whim. And that's one thing I have noticed with these niche fields is that sometimes money is a barrier. And I want to talk about that because I realize I'm able to just jump up and go, but then I'm like, oh my gosh, talking to my friends, they're like, I wouldn't be able to do that. And then that made me realize like money is a barrier. So, you know, while you're a law student, you might want to try and go to these events because it'll be like $50, $70. But once you're an attorney, even as a first year fresh graduate, you are paying out of your own pockets. I have a meeting with my mentor today. I have like another networking job interview. She knows I'm looking for a job, but more like networking interview. I will say getting to know each other before we even discuss a job on May 15th. And so yeah, this is how my interviewing has been going, more like building connections. They're waiting to see if they need somebody or like some people are directly hiring. I have been applying on Indeed now and LinkedIn. I see that with Indeed and LinkedIn. Sometimes they would want like 2 years of experience, 3 years of experience, things like that. So my cold emailing way has been more of a way for me to like just get in the niche without like them wanting me to be already an experienced attorney and actually getting replies. Because instead of just hearing flat out no's, I hear like, give me a year. I hear just opened, let me develop. I know I need to hire someone soon, eventually. So don't sleep on these cold emails. It's how you can bypass if you didn't learn like special skills from informally applying on Indeed and having somebody who's willing to teach you the job. Stay coachable, stay teachable when applying for jobs. And yeah, I'm about to meet with my mentor. Very excited to talk to her. I have a lot of things to tell her personally and just career-wise. And I'm excited.
So excited that I finally decided it's been another perfect day with ya. Wanna lay with ya, spend the night with ya, and spend my life with ya. Alright, yeah, you heard
Hi vlog, I'm done with my meeting now. It's still like 5 minutes later. I just decided to like put this sweater thing on because I'm going to Caden's school. But I had a great meeting with my mentor, Lauren. It's so good to have people who speak life into you, especially in this field, because she was telling me to keep being me, to keep showing up as myself, to keep being who I am, and like the perfect job will find you. She's like, don't shrink, keep being who you are. And I appreciate advice like that because she's been in the game longer than you, and sometimes you feel like, you know, you can't be who you are, you can't be this or that, but she was really telling me to be who I am, and the right place will love you and they will see your vision. So shout out to Lauren. She's the best mentor and attorney to have. I'm eating rice and I'm about to go play with Caden. I'll probably talk to y'all in the car. Okay, yeah, guys, sorry, because my auntie came down and she was cooking in the kitchen, and I think you guys started to hear it. So, shout out to Lauren, though, because like I said, everybody deserves somebody who actually believes in them, and like I try to tell her, like, I don't just see you as my mentor, I support you as much as you support me. This is not one-sided. But, guys, I'm going to keep looking for jobs, keep thinking in the background of things I could do in the meantime, which I am doing that. We're just not going to talk about it until it's in fruition. So, if you guys see more things come for me, it's because a girl is always building. Like I said, open your own doors when needed sometimes. But thank you guys for watching this vlog. I actually, like I said, next week I have lunch with a branding attorney. So we're going to see how that goes. Whether that means she becomes part of my network, whether that means I could work for her, we'll just see. After that, I'm kind of just going to like keep looking in the background, but also build something for myself in the meantime. So yeah, you guys will see, because of course you're going to be one of the first to know. My YouTube is always one of y'all my OGs. Y'all know what's going on before it even happens, for real. But thank you guys for watching. Don't be discouraged with interviews. Remember that if you end up having 800 interviews, they might not all be good experiences. Luckily, I've had majority good experiences, and you know, every interview, take something away from it, learn something from it, be better next time. And sometimes it could just be not a personality match, and that's okay too. Let's see you guys soon. Legally Naiya. Legally Naiya.